So hello guys, welcome back to my channel Fly to Andromeda. This video is going to be a little bit special. I'm gonna interview Adarsh, one of my good friend. So before we go into interview, let me introduce Adarsh. He was JE aspirant and he secured All India 78 rank in JE Mains 2022. And now he's pursuing his engineering degree from IIT Kharagpur in electrical engineering. So I'll be asking you a few questions and let's go. So your first question is, what were your personal experiences during your JE preparation?
Personal experience, like nothing much, like just study well, and if you work hard in this the final phase, then you will get into a good college, and you'll have your life better and everything. So be focused and be motivated. Time is very crucial. So, and
Okay.
my personal experiences were like, I used to study well. I was motivated to get into IIT, so I was like pretty hard working, so I got a good marks, and my journey was good.
Yeah, that was great, Adarsh. And like, were you? How many hours were you studying a day? Like, do
Like,
you think that many students say that they work hard for like 16 hours, 17 hours? That do that work out?
depends on the person, but I personally feel that you shouldn't take too much stress on that thing. Like, it's okay to study for 3 4 hours, but you need to study them more productively. Like, if you
Okay.
study for 2 hours also, you need to be very productive, and every minute should count in your studying. And you need to be like, you need to understand every concept, and you need to practice, and you need to do everything.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't do it effectively, then if you study for 10 hours also, then it's not any useful thing.
Yes.
And I used to study like 7 to 8 hours a day.
7 to 8 hours. Like, you used to concentrate more.
Yeah.
Hmm. That was a great answer. And let's go to the next question. How did you handle your exam pressure and stress, especially a week before the examination? So actually, our JE 23 aspirants, they have just 1 week left. So what do you think? How should they handle their pressure, and how did you handle your pressure before 1 week?
Like, they have been attempting many mock tests and everything, so you should feel like this thing is this the J main is also like a mock test, and you shouldn't fear about it, and attempt as many mock tests as possible, and feel it as like a mock test also, like you have another attempt, so don't fear about this one, and you need to feel this as a mock test and go without any stress.
Okay.
Attempt as
So,
many tests as possible, so that
huh.
you feel like the main exam is also like a just a weekend test or something.
How many tests is would be useful? Like giving as many tests. We generally say that giving as many tests as possible is good, but how should the student manage it? Like going with the theory part and go and giving the tests. Like how should he manage in a day?
Like, my personal experience was when I started my like revision for my JEE mains. In the beginning, my tests weren't that good. I used to get like 60 70% marks, and I used to feel demotivated. Then slowly I started revising my every topic and started practicing them. And I didn't took my test serious. Like, I didn't consider the marks, but I was focusing on covering my topics and like building up my confidence, and at finally I used to get like 80 to 90% of marks in my mock test. So don't take this test seriously, but you need to give your level best in the test.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't expect the result, but you need to give your work.
So, do we have any difference from the mock tests to the real exam? Like, are the mock tests taken are more difficult, or else the original JMains was difficult? Like, should we go with the more difficult questions in the mock test, or else like the same level or the easier level?
Like, while attempting the mock test, you need to do any range of questions. Like, you need to take some easy mock tests, and you need to take some hard mock tests. Like, when you cover every difficulty level, then you will be like, when the mains, if the paper is easy, then you don't feel any problem or anything. Like, if you cover everything, then it's not a problem.
Okay, so that if we go for hard one, it would be even if the paper is easy, it would be more easy.
Yeah,
Is it
like,
like?
you need to give every kinds of paper. Like, give some easy papers, give some medium level papers, and give some hard papers also.
Hmm.
That's it. Like, you need to be prepared for any type of paper. Like, we don't know which type of paper we get in the mains exam, so you need to
Yeah.
prepare for every type of paper.
Okay. And did you follow any timetable? Like, did you make any timetable? Generally, many people say that they make timetable, but very few follow them. So, do you think, did you make any timetable? And if you made it, did you follow it?
Yeah, I generally made some timetable, but I didn't even follow one of them. But I generally like go and study whenever I feel like studying it.
Yeah.
That's it. I didn't follow any timetable.
Hmm. So, that's true. Like making a timetable doesn't mean that we follow that.
Yeah.
And even if we don't follow, it doesn't mean that we cannot score.
Yeah, but you can make some changes in your timetable, but you need to give the ample amount of time to studying so that you will get a good rank and everything.
Okay.
As it's a crucial time.
Huh. So, what would you suggest to an above average student? Like, if the person is already a topper, he would surely score a good rank.
Yeah.
Okay, even if it's like he's in a 99, like he's in a range of 99.9, or he'll surely score. Okay, if the student is in 97, 98 range, how should he work to get into the this 99 club?
Like first he need to do the like more weightage topics. He need to cover them at first then, and he need to master up them, and he need to strengthen his strengths, and he need to weaken his weakness. This is the main thing.
Huh.
Yeah. And like if you have your maths subject as stronger subject, you need to strengthen it more. Like if you're getting 50% in maths, then you need to like try to get 70% or 80% in math.
Huh.
That's it. Like many people do that. If you are weak in chemistry, like for example, they just focus on chemistry and they ignore the other two subjects. But this is wrong. You need to give like you need to develop
Importance to each and
more importance to every subject. But you shouldn't be like I am weak at chemistry, so I only focus on chemistry. You shouldn't do that.
Huh.
Because in JEE main the total score is the matters the most. Not the like I got chemistry this many marks, so I'm like
Yeah. So, and what was your JEE mains first session percentile, and what was your second session percentile, and how did you improve in your first session to second session?
like I think I got 99.95 percentile in my first JEE attempt and 99.996 in my second JEE attempt. And in the first in the what was the difference between the first and second attempt is after the first attempt I got an idea like what is the level of JEE mains, and I got some confidence about it, and I practiced more questions before my second attempt, like previous year questions and everything. I strengthened my topics which I was lagging in my first attempt. That's it. And I have attempted more mock tests.
Okay. Actually, like, is there any connection with mains and advanced? Like, few students score very good in mains and few students score good in advanced. So if the student doesn't score good in mains, also I think so he could score in advanced, right?
Yeah, like there are some people they score good in advance and some people they score good in mains. Especially me, I got good score in mains. Yeah, like they are something totally different, advance and mains.
Yeah.
And some you shouldn't get demotivated because you didn't get good marks in mains. Also, you should try your level best in advanced examinations.
Yeah. So it was a fun session with you, Adarsh, and you can tell whatever you want to tell to your juniors and the upcoming JEE aspirants.
Nothing much. Try your level best and don't feel demotivated if you don't get good marks in this attempt. And you have one more attempt, which is in April, and you have more amount of time. You can study well and you can get good marks in the second attempt also. That's it. And all the best.
Thank you, Adarsh, for your time. And so this is the interview, guys. And hope you all got good information from our friend. And all the best to everyone. And hope you guys do great. And as he said, don't get demotivated with just one attempt. You guys have the second attempt. And I'm sure that you guys are going to rock. And until next video, subscribe to my channel.